how much you like to be on the ice. I take it you've enjoyed the schedule this week. I know there's been some talk, you're winning. Maybe there should be a day off in California, enjoy the sun. But do you think it's been good for the team to just keep the motor running?
Yeah, I think so. Just breaks up the days, and it's good to get on the ice. I think we're still got things we got to work on, and with the 5 o'clock game tomorrow, it's important that we skate today and kind of go over some structure stuff leading into tomorrow's game. But we're here to win games.
Game 1200 coming up for you. Do those milestones mean much? Do they cause you to reflect a little bit?
They don't cause to reflect. They definitely mean something. I think it's definitely when you every 100 is celebrated kind of amongst players. So it's a hard league to stay in for a long time. So obviously I'm proud of playing that long, but you just kind of keep moving forward, one foot in front of the other.
What's the trick?
One foot in front of the other, one day at a time. Just enjoy yourself. There is no trick to it. I think it's just I enjoy what I'm doing, and it's not work for me.
Sorry, go ahead. Do you ever have days where you kind of get sick of the process, or is it every day just?
Yeah, I think you have good days and bad days, but I don't think I've ever been sick of the process. I think I enjoy the challenge. I think the days when things aren't going your way and teams struggling and you're down are days that you have to really rally yourself, and that's what makes sports so special, I think, is just the mental grind of going through all the years and the ups and downs of a season, and that's stuff that you can't really replicate. So it's a great part of our job that we have, and a challenging part, and something that challenges you both as a person and as a player, and I think that's something fun that we have to do.
Is it easier now at this stage of your career, or was it the same when you were 21?
Just different challenges. I think I demand a lot of myself. I think I was very consistent throughout my career, and I think the expectations on me now are different. I'm certainly not the player I was years ago, but I think that trying to find ways to contribute and to be good, and so I think that you have to change your value system on what you judge yourself on. I think that's something that's allowed me to play for a longer time. Is my values are less on stats and more to what my role is now. I think that's helped me stay relevant, but it's definitely a shift of mindset for sure.
How did you learn that? Was there like a player you saw?
Not really. I think you just kind of go through the process yourself, and you start, you have to find out ways to motivate yourself every day. You have to find ways to get better, and you have to find ways to contribute. It's an adapt or die league, and if you're not adapting, then you're out. So for me, it's just a challenge to continually adapt my role.
Are there flash points when that happens? Like you go through a stretch of games where you're like, this kind of thing isn't working for me. Maybe I need to adapt this way to kind of extend.
I think, when I talk to younger players, I think a big skill if you want to play for a long time is just being honest and assessing how you're playing. I think if you wait till the coach tells you that you're not playing good, a lot of times it's too late. So I think you have to daily be able to assess, how you're feeling on the ice, what you need to work on, how you're doing, because the coach has 23 guys to talk to, and usually by the time he gets to you, it's probably you've slid for a couple games. So I think something that I've prided myself on is evaluating my own game and when I'm going good and when I'm not, and being able to kind of stop the bad momentum and continue the positive momentum in your game. So individually, I think that's a skill that you develop over time.
How do you assess your game this season?
Yeah, I think I'm on a winning team, and I'm finding a way to contribute in positive ways. We're getting shifts at the end of games and holding leads and drawing penalties and getting face-offs in the other team's zone to have Maddie and Johnny's line come out, and our second power play has been well organized and had good momentum for us. So those are ways that I evaluate, and most importantly, we're playing to win hockey games above anything else. I think you've seen a lot of guys on our team just worry about focusing on winning games, and that's been a great shift for us, and that's why we've had good results here of late.
How much truth is there to the idea that hockey players value 500 games, 1,000 games more, a little bit more than other sports, the games played stuff?
Well, I can't speak to other sports because I don't know guys, well enough, but I know that it is a grind and it's hard, and that's why I think it's celebrated games played, is because it's hard to keep yourself healthy. It's hard to keep yourself fit and motivated to continue to play all the time. So I think that's why we celebrate games played marks. There's not too many sports, baseball plays every day, but we're playing a physical sport every other day. It's a lot of times it's mental almost more than it is physical. There's definitely a physical aspect, and as you get older, that you have to pay a lot more attention to your your off-ice habits and how you conduct yourself on days in between games. But it's a physical game and it's a grind, and that's probably why we celebrate our games played marks.
I know you're chasing, of course, the ultimate prize. I'm wondering, when you come back to this building, do you have flashbacks to how close you are?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a house of horrors for me. Not going to say it's my favorite arena to come into, so we'll try to come in tomorrow, get a win, and get out of here.
What do you like about this team in terms of the potential you see? Because you know what it takes to get that close.
I think just our focus. I think just we're a team that we know we've had our challenges, we know we've had our failures, but we're not going to have them just be the weight of the world on us. We're just trying to move forward, and we're trying to be better every day. We're trying to improve on the things we're bad at, and we're just trying to put ourselves in a good position to when we get down to the end of the year, we're in a playoff spot and have an opportunity to play in the playoffs. So short-sighted right now, and that's a good sign.